So, I'm going to do my first TCC Extreme. I got the boy Prompto with his guns, and the girl Fujin with some Yshtola delay action and some healing to show that Yshtola is still great even today. So, the goal of this team is pretty much use Gray Battery just like a previous team, where Fujin will just Gray Battery the team while Yshtola Gray Battery the team, and I can take advantage of that to get some nice chase damage in. And then Prompto with his evasion will help me avoid these annoying chimeras. As you can see, Yshtola still works amazingly well, even in this point in time in this chaos, because her HP plus and her stone delay is so insane, and very good, if I might add. Just look at all that brave battery that Yshtola gives off. It's so amazing. You get like 20k brave to the team, which is like one of the highest HP plus I've seen. So, if you haven't noticed by now, I use Prompto and Fujin and I put a spear on them for lower speed. Now, they do kind of clash with the speed down, but it does help nonetheless. So, as you can see, I'm just not going to save my tie. It's not worth it. I could do that. Get Fujin into position, and that's how you activate her chase. I think that's how the chase on her should be activated, by taking advantage of her turn rate on Metsu at times. And now, you see all of this damage. All of it. Amazing damage. And now it's about time to activate their star shell. Now that they could go twice. And of course, when you use Fujin's tie, well, the other one will be ready to launch as well after. So that will help a lot, especially when combining Yshtola with her HP plus. Just look at this. Look at that. Look at that damage. Just look at it. And that's how you use Fujin, basically. I still really hate that Medica uses up a turn, but what can you say? Medica actually really helps in preventing you from getting broken, so I think it's really worth. The only problem is that, yeah, using up that turn is kind of annoying. As you can see, one buff slot has to be used up for Fujin's EX with Wind Slash. And then there's the defense down from Prompto and speed down that Prompto is given too. So the wind resist down has kind of nowhere to go, so I have to be careful. But as you can see, like, I'm constantly pushing it off, making Fujin in peril. It's not really work right. But it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things because I'm using Fujin more for the chase and the Brave Battery more than anything. Yeah, never waste time when you can't set up a good chase. I mean, you can use it, but why waste all of that chase damage? Go on, Prompto, save us! And as you can see, whenever they like missed while they're trying to HP attack, they buff themselves up more, which means I no longer have a slot for debuffing anymore because I have to pump those lock on me. And as you can see, Yshtola Stone also gives her high turn rate, so that you can actually go again, so that you can get the tie set up really well. This is the true power of this team. And this is why Prompto is here, because he just dodges everything and protects my party from all kinds of mischief. In retrospect here, I probably should have saved the Pulse of Life, because Trinity Hurricane is most likely coming out. As it indeed does. So if I saved the Post of Life there, I would have been able to heal up right away. But it's alright, because I can still live another Trinity Hurricane. I just gotta be more careful. And I just barely live. You see, if I saved the Post of Life, I would have been able to heal all this back up immediately, so I wouldn't have been as scared. But we have Prompto here anyways to help us out. Here, I knew I wouldn't break, so I'm like, yeah, let me just delay this thing to set up the chase right, and I can get so much more damage. Here, I was like, yeah, let me just start out here, get the Brave Battery, and get some more extra damage here. And now we're completely healed and Brave Batteried up. I'm still kind of annoyed that Trigger Happy doesn't have the final hit at the end, like in Final Fantasy 15. That could have been something amazing if they added it to the game. Hopefully they do fix him with his LD and give him like more brave shaving capabilities. I would definitely like to see that. Thank you, Prompto. You saved the day as usual. I think more people should use you, but that's just me. That's just me. Because Prompto, he's a lifesaver. A really, really good lifesaver. Here, I'm just like, it's time. It's time. It's time to taste and get all this damage. And finally, get to the next wave. Final Fantasy strikes again with the flight, and I don't kill it. A shame, but I'm just like, whatever. Whatever. I should have HP plus there, but what you gonna do? What you gonna do? So unfortunately, I ended up dying out of nowhere because those things get hectic if you don't play carefully. So we have this amazing strategy here. So the strategy here is that I have to plan to use my Star Shell late in the game after Fujin's debuff goes off, because they have 5 frame buffs later. So the plan is to just rush it and keep rushing it until that time comes. As you can see, free turns, which helps a lot. And let me show you this chain here, because this is like a beautiful, beautiful way to use Fujin. You do the tie, use HP, and then you go into it. And then after you see Prompto, you crack shot the other target so you don't trace again. And then you have Yshtola here, and you get to use the Pulse of Life. And that will Brave Battery you up even more, and then you get another powerful chase. I'm going all out on this chase right now. This is how you really take advantage of Fujin. Also, I have to save my trigger happies so that I can use Prompto to kind of brave shave, because that's the one problem with this team, is that this team does not brave shave well. So I have to use that as my weakness and, you know, plan accordingly. Here I'm like, I don't want to waste it, so I'm like, let me just use my last delay, just so I can get Prompto in the chain. But thankfully, I'm able to actually break as well, so I get Yshtola in the chain too, and I get a perfect chase yet again. Like I said before, I want to save my trigger happy. That way I'm able to brave shave later. But I decided to use my 65, that way his attack is a bit better. And now the Medica to save us from a pending doom. As you can see, one already has 5 buffs already, so that means I cannot use Prompto Star Shell. Otherwise, the lock just won't go on the enemy, so I have to wait until that expires. That way I can use Star Shell and save myself. So now I'm just sitting here trying to stall as much as possible until that debuff that Fujin inflicts goes off. That's my only way of using Star Shell. That's my only way of getting a lock back on. That way I can just do what I want. I'll Prompto avoid everything. Alright, it's off for one of them. Now I have to get it off for the other one, which shouldn't be too hard since, you know, it's gonna go up next turn, but I have to watch out because it has all that brave. So now, as you can see, it's almost off, but I'm not worried because that all attack right there, it does not have an AoE HP attack. So you're safe. You're safe to just do whatever you want. As long as I don't get my characters broken, I should be okay. As you can see, it's not a worry, and now Prompto can use Star Shell and save me. For good grace, save me. 53 brave? Oh no. Yeah. Prompto is the MVP here. And now I have to rush to the finish before the lock goes off. That way I can kill one of them. Once you kill one, it'll be easier to kill the other. So that's the plan here. Damage! Where is it? Where's my damage? I know. Those defense buffs, all of that is like stopping Prompto for doing his job of brave shaving. But thankfully Star Shell is active, we have the evasion, everything is good to go. As you can see, this is a perfect tie right here. So what I try to do is I try to kill A real quick, but we just barely missed out on the KO, unfortunately. So I'm like, let me just ignore this and focus on the AoE, and I should be fine. So now I'm like, why not just go for the extra damage for the HP plus chase? Why not, right? Go on, my cat girl. As you can see, here's where I messed up because I thought I would be able to kill A with the AoE, but we got the pixel. We got the annoying pixel, but we also got the double miss, so it does not matter. Now, I should have been be fine anyways, thanks to the wind slash. Yshtola definitely would have lived. So, I call it a lucky win. Because even though she would have lived, I think I would have got broken, and I would have been in a tough situation. But, because they missed, I am not. And we get the finish with the Prompto EX. Johnny! Gotcha! TCC Extreme completed. That was more fun than I expected, especially with this team. And I got really high points with it. So, Prompto MVP, Fujin MVP, and Yshtola is still the cat girl that works today. Anyways, I hope you all enjoy and have a nice day. Johnny, or just see ya, right? I still kind of regret using the spear on Prompto, but it'll work out for the Choco Bros. Anyways, see ya guys.